All right. Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? My name is Kyrie. I am on a debt-free journey with my husband. I'm so excited. We did this not too long ago, and we are getting back on track because we want to purchase a home. We also want to leave a legacy for our kids, and we just want a healthier financial life. All together. So we'll just go ahead and get started. This is our June budget. I printed this out from 2025 from Canva, and I can't remember the artist's name, so I do apologize. But if I do find it, I will either link it below or I will tell you guys next go around. So I just want to do our monthly budget, and then I'll come back on when we get paid. I think we get paid this week on Thursday, and we'll do our weekly budget. But this is for the month of June. So for the month of June, we have I get paid twice, my husband gets paid twice, and then I also get a bonus check for my cell phone. So here you go. So all together I'll have, let's see, 4,200 for the month. Now this is just an estimate. It's usually a little bit more than that, but I'm just going to estimate that that's how much I'll get. My paychecks are usually $21.25, and I can't remember how many cents, but I'm going to give myself a buffer just in case. My husband, he's a truck driver, so his paycheck definitely changes, but right now it's been kind of averaging like $2,000 each paycheck. So we're just going to say he's going to get $4,000 this month. And then I do get a cell phone check, and so that's $100. So all together that's 4 plus 4 is 8. So 8,300 is how much income we are expecting this month. We may get smaller, we may get or we may get less, we may get more, but that's kind of what we're thinking. Our rent is technically like, I don't know, I think it's like 1908 or something like that, but I know we're gonna pay it late this month, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So with all the late fees and everything, it should be around 2,100. I have a goal to pay our rent on time, because lately we have not been paying our stuff on time, just because of life and all the things. But that is our goal eventually. So hopefully by next month or August, we'll be able to get back on track with that. JEA, that's our lights and our electric. And that one, so our electric bill, we owe like 2 something from last month, but I know that this month's electric bill was getting ready to come out as well. So I estimated $450. Verizon, that's our phone. 486.83, and I'm just gonna put 6.5 because that's when it's due. It's due on the 5th, which is I think Thursday. Our next one is Comcast. That one is technically due tomorrow, but it will not get paid until Thursday probably, and that's $294.77. We do have, unfortunately, a loan that we took out a long time ago, and it's connected to my husband's car, and I wish I would have never done it, but you know, it happens. So we do owe for last month, but then we will owe for this month, but it's not due to the 25th of this month. But this the first one it was due on the 25th of last month. So we need to pay that, and that's like $450 for both. We may have a late fee with that one, but we'll get there when we get there. Capital One, Capital one. That's who my car is through. My car note is through. So with that, so I was late on that one as well. I was just gonna let you know we are just playing catch up at this moment. So we owe my car note technically is $405, I think I want to say, but because I owed for the past, I don't know how many, I made a payment plan with them, and they told me that if I pay $873.90 this month and next month, I should be back on track. And so I'm thinking by August we'll be back on track and my payments will go right back down to like 4 or whatever. So that's that. And that comes out, oh gosh, when does that come out? That comes out on the 11th, and that's like an automatic thing. Our insurance, car insurance, this is a payment for April and May, and we owe for both months. So it's probably, because our insurance is like $300 something a month, so I'm just gonna say $700 just to be on the safe side. It's probably gonna be less than that, but I'm just gonna say $700. And the daycare is like a non-negotiable for our youngest daughter. So we have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. Our boy is 4, our girl is 1. Our 1-year-old goes to daycare. My son goes to ABA therapy. He has autism, so our insurance pays for that. But as far as our daycare for our daughter, we pay $275 a week. And so that adds up to $1,100, which is crazy. But anyways, so if you add all of that up together, it gives you $6,905.50. I hope it does, because that's what I have before I started filming. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So our expenses, tithe, we do tithe, and we will continue to tithe. And so that's going to be $830 over the span of the month. We do tithe every time we get a paycheck, so that should add up to $830. This is going to be the interesting part. Food and gas. Obviously, we have to eat, right? Now, we do have a little bit of a hookup on food lately, so I'm just going to give us about $400 and see what happens. I know that if you guys are looking at it, they're like $400, that's like nothing. But like I said, we do have a hookup on food, so we are just kind of going to go off of what our hookup is, and then our the plus this $400, so that should add up together. Our gas, I'm gonna put down $200. We really don't go anywhere. I go to work, I drop the kids off, and I go home. My husband goes to work and he goes home, and then we go to church on Sunday. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's $1,430. Is that right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, $1,430. Debt at the moment, we're not really going to look at that. I can tell you I have more debt than these lines, but we will get there when we get there. First, my goal for June is to get back on track with bills, and then July we will save up $1,000, and then in August we'll start on our debt. That's the goal. We'll see. So that's why there's no savings and there's no debt filled out. Not to say that we don't have any, but yeah. All right, so income was $8,300. Let's see, let me do the math. $6,905.50 plus $1,430. I know it's going to be more than $8,300, but let's see. 5, 3, 9, 13, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's not that bad. So bills was $6,905.50, and expenses was $1,430. Right? Is that right? 5, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So that, let me make sure this is right. Hold on. 2100, 450, 486, 83. 294, 77, 450, 450. Oh, hold on. Sorry, y'all. I got the sniffles all of a sudden. 450. Okay, 2100, 450, 486, 83, 294, 77, 450, 450, 873, 90, 700, and then 1100. All right, so let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9. Okay, I was sitting here talking the entire time and I realized I never pushed the button back again. So anyway, so I did the math. The math is correct. This amount is correct. So I added this and this together and I've subtracted our income. That means that we're over by $35, but I'm not too worried about it because like I said, my paycheck is actually not 2,100, it's like 2,125. So that buffer, I'm hoping that that will help out this $35 overage, or we won't use as much in gas or food, or something will happen where this will be okay. So I am trusting God that this will work. I'm praying that in the month of June we will be good to go. We would be back on track with our bills. That's the goal. Then July we will save $1,000. We are on the Dave Ramsey plan, just FYI. We've done it in the past before. We were successful. We just got back in our old habits. So we will save $1,000 in July, I'm hoping and praying. And then in August, we can start the debt payoff. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. And talk to you guys later. Bye.